Good morning. My name's Derek Jones. I'm a Director of Anatomical Concepts, one of the companies that deal with FES cycling in this country. We got involved in this through the Scottish Spinal Injuries Unit. There's been a lot of research over about 30 years looking at the effectiveness and value of this technology, particularly for cardiovascular fitness, but also bone density, feelings of well-being, things like that. Rather than have a baclofen pump implanted, that this would have been a better investment, because there is good evidence that this can help manage spasms without medication. The idea is that we've got a motorized bike that is capable of passively moving the user's legs. The difference here is that on the top we have quite a sophisticated muscle stimulator, and this device sends signals to the muscles to make them contract at the correct time to allow the user to actively exercise, working against the resistance of the motor and the pedals of the system. So it really is the only practical way of allowing individuals like Jonathan here to exercise using their own paralyzed muscle. So the computer effectively activates the leg muscles, the major leg muscle groups, and of course this is very beneficial to circulation and to heart and lung function. So what happens as soon as stimulation starts is I can set, by touching the control here, a target cycling speed for Jonathan, and I can also set the level of stimulation that his muscles are getting. So as the stimulation builds up, what we'll see is Jonathan starts to pick up speed. If you're able to see the display panel, what you would see is this feedback to the user that they're cycling themselves, and also the kind of display changes to show how much work, for example, the left leg is doing compared with the right, how much power is being generated, speed, and so on. You'll notice on Jonathan's thighs, on the quadricep muscles, there are pairs of electrodes in place, and also in this particular program there are electrodes underneath the thighs on the hamstring muscles, and these are the ones being used in this particular program to generate active cycling. The level of electricity that's used is very small. It's used to activate the motor nerves that have always allowed muscles to work. So it's a very small but very precise electrical signal that's used to activate the muscle groups. There are different programs available within the system, and of course it can be customized, so that in addition to these muscles we could also work the muscles on the lower part of the leg, such as the calf muscles and the pretibial muscles, or the gluteal muscles. And for someone like Jonathan, it's also possible to exercise arms and shoulders and other muscle groups in the upper body if that's required as well.
What do you think of it, Jonathan?
Yeah, it's pretty good. This bike's going to be pretty beneficial to my health and well-being. Instead of passively moving my muscles, it's relying on me to move myself. It will help with things like my heart rate and muscle tone, temperature, circulation, bowel control and digestive system. And it will also help me keep fit and active.